Hello, beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to you all from Reason Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. According to your time and wherever you are in part of the world, welcome back again to my channel. If this is your first time of coming across my channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notifications so that whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first person to be notified. This case that you are about to watch is a case between a pastor and a Canada base. A Canada base who borrowed a pastor 1 million naira need and money back. But it turned out to be saddened that the woman was crying because of how people was humiliating her in the presence of the human right. Please listen attentively as the defendant and the complainant make their statement for peaceful resolution. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed and bye for now. Ciao.
Hello. You're not supposed to be fine. Or you can go and try the other side. Hold a minute. Alright, can you speak now? Flourish?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Alright. According to your complaint, the Mrs Evangelist Augusta, she's here with us. We want you to tell the public what happened and why you brought her here.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Good afternoon, everyone, and good morning from here. I knew this woman, Mrs. Augusta, a couple years of few years ago. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Like I was saying, I knew this Mrs. Evangelist Augustina a few years ago through a friend of mine. You know, being a pastor or an evangelist, I don't think you will be afraid of, dealing with such a person, because we've actually been talking to each other for some years now. In June last year, she called me and, requested for 4 million naira. At that time, she told me she wanted to acquire a land in Lagos, where she did. But because it was so sudden, I told her, man, I can only, borrowed you 1 million naira, hence you requested for 4 million, because I wouldn't want to borrow such money to you and, not know the outcome later. But I want to quickly say the reason why I actually borrowed her that 1 million naira, June 2019, because she had told me that the husband has a land in the village where one of in the eastern part of Nigeria, that the husband have a land he wants to sell. But because it came so urgently, probably nobody would, buy at the rate in which they want to sell the land at that time. So I asked her to send me her account number. She actually did send me her account number, and I transferred 1 million naira to her account, because she has also promised that she was going to pay in less than a few months. All right, so that was how I borrowed her 1 million naira June last year, 2019. But after some months, I waited. She didn't, even call me. She didn't do anything, so I kept calling. Then November last year, I still called her. She told me to be patient, that they were going to do something about it. Last year has passed, and we entered this year, 2020. I have been calling her, talking to her, but what actually, surprises me, the way sometimes it got to a point that when I call her to speak to her about this money, she will react as if, we've had problems with each other. I'm like, it got me confused at a point. 2 months ago, and I kept writing, and 2 months ago, because it was 2 months ago, I spoke with her last. The last time I spoke with this woman was 2 months ago. 2 months ago, when I called her, she told me she doesn't like the way I talk, and I am somebody who doesn't make voice at people. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
So, from 2 months ago, she didn't say anything. The way this woman was talking back at me, it looked as if we've had problem in the time past. So I kept, writing, calling. All of a sudden, she started speaking my cards. She no longer replied my messages as she used to. I called the husband, and because I had their phone number, I kept calling the husband, I kept calling the children, tell your mom to please call me, that I would want to talk to her. This woman never replied any of my messages, because I have a lot of messages I've sent to her. She never replied my messages, she never bothered to, to call me back. So because of that, I have no option than to summon her before the human rights, to please ask her if I had done anything wrong, that could warrant this to happen. So that's why we're here, sir.
All right. If you can hear me, all right, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
I was asking if you gave her the money with interest.
No. I never borrowed her the money with interest. I never did.
All right. She's in the house. Let's hear from her.
Thank you, sir.
Madam, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
All right. You will try and speak up because, however, I am the one presiding, but other comrades, including the president of the organization, they are watching from our platform. That is where they can also make their contribution. So if you speak up, they will be able to understand both of you. Your name?
My name is Augusta Aruzo.
Okay, you heard what Mrs. Flourish said from the Canada.
Yes.
All right, what is your response to that?
Thank you so much. My response is that I knew her through one of a sister I do pray for. Since, I think, 2012. She visited Nigeria 2014. She was in my house. She came to church. I prayed for her. Family case, brother's case. So, to cut the story short, I have a case of land. We are staying at Ayobo, Ishefu, Omotola bus stop. So we are in a land. It's government land. Case took us there. So a man came and said that he's the owner of the land. And he found that we are church, that he cannot throw us out because he has God fearing. He said what we do is that we should bring money for the land. That many people are coming for, buying, but he can't let people to take over, but let church be there. That's what he wants. So he asked us to pay 15 million. But precise, we should bring 5 million now, so that he can give us the papers. He will not sell it again. It belongs to the church. So I started running here and there for the 5 million. I called them because there are people I pray for. That's how I know her. Then on the process, she said, assuming she's in Nigeria, if I will have patience from now till August, that if she comes, she will give me the 4 million. But I said that the man is on my neck. I can't wait till August. She's okay now. She made some expenses. She's working in one house in Abuja, something like that. That let her try any amount she can raise for me. So at the end, she raised 1 million for me. She sent it for 500,000. I appreciated. So Since then, we did not talk about when to pay because I told her that this is the only thing people can do for me now. Because I know that you know me. I can't go to people now. Nobody will borrow me such amount of money. So when she sent the money, I appreciated. I'm still on the running around of the remaining 3 million, which delay me in balancing her money. And that's what she keep calling. A time came, it's not up to 3 months when she started calling for the money. I pleaded with her, I said, please have patience. I talked with her. My phone got spoiled about a week and ago. If not, I could have shown you the evidence of text messages, of insults. I endure. When I called her, I will tell her that, well, there's nothing I can do than to endure. This is what children of God, servants of God face. But I don't expect you to tell me all those kind of words. She said so many things. But about 2 months ago, this my
Why were you not picking her calls?
I pick her calls. Maybe she called when I'm in the church. Because mostly she will try my line, she may not get me, she will call my daughter. If I don't pick her call, why do she call? My husband have called and pleaded.
Go ahead, go straight to the what happened.
So the last one she sent me message was, I think we spoke before she sent me that message. I pleaded, I said, please have patience. Then she and said, I have tried so many ways to get that money to pay you. Many places, even husband, friends, people that are buoyant to give me such amount. At the end, when they promise, at the end I expect the money, they will not give me again. I said, okay, now, what I plan is, we'll raise the money bit by bit and pay. She said, it's better. Say I should raise it bit by bit and pay her, that she will be okay for that. She said so. So about 2 months ago, she sent me a message one evening that she won't take it with me. This my brother here came to my house. I showed him, I said, see this money I've been crying for. See the lady, see the message. He read it. So today, when I got a letter from you people, the day the man was calling, and they said I should come in. Well, I have to be here because I'm not running away. She know where I live.
Are you willing to pay?
For sure.
Hold on a minute. You made mention of certain prayers you did. Did you?
I said how I knew her.
Okay. All right.
That is how I knew her.
Okay. You wasn't told that the money is free, that you don't need to pay back.
When she started calling me, she didn't say it's free. When she started calling me, say she need that money. Will I say, I thought you borrow, you dash me? No.
Have you paid the 15 million that they?
No. We only balance the 5 million the man said I should pay. That he will give me the paper.
You have yet to pay 10 million now.
Yes.
And you've not even, you haven't able to even pay back her 1 million, and you still need to pay 10 million to.
Yes, the man said we should be paying bit by bit, but that 5 million will signify that it will give us.
All right. You said the land is 15 million.
Yes.
And you were asked to deposit just 5 million.
Yes.
And you'll be given the some documents or
yes.
the document. And knowing fully well, even at that moment you have no 1 million anywhere, and you decided to ask people for money. And as we speak now, you've not been able to balance the 10 million, not to talk of refunding or returning the people's money that you borrowed. So what gave you the mind?
It is the owner of the land.
That gave you the mind that you should borrow?
Yeah. No.
And you that is borrowing, what
no,
gave you?
You say we should pay.
No, I'm not talking about the owner of the mind. What gave you the mind then that if I borrow 5 million, I will be able to pay? But how old is your ministry?
It's about 14 years now.
If you're 14, your ministry is 14 years old, and as at that moment you don't have 5 million anywhere, and what makes you now think in the next 1 year you will not have 1 million or 5 million that you borrow from people to return?
I trust in God because we have paid 4 million, remaining our own.
You trust in God?
Yes.
You have paid 4 million.
Yes.
Remaining her own.
Yes.
Madam, do you remember a few minutes ago you said when she gave you 1 million, You were still running around.
I said we have paid 1 million, remaining 4 million. And that 4 million I was asking from her. She said she made some expenses.
Madam, why raising voice? Is what you just said is what
No. That's what not I said. I said we paid 1 million before I started calling her for the 4 million. You heard that said 4 million I request from her.
Madam, you are not hearing me right. After you raise your voice, I know you will calm down later. I am asked what I'm saying. You were asking for money to support you.
Yes.
You were asking for her 1 million. And why you were still asking for her 1 million? Not that is to balance 1 million. You were to balance 4 million. If you are not getting it, you have only deposited 1 million out of 4 million. You were requesting for her help to help you with 4 million.
Yes.
That is what I'm saying now. So now what I'm telling you now, somebody who gave you 1 million before you even borrow the rest 4 million or 3 million to balance it up, you are telling the house now you have been able to pay the 4 million of others except her own.
That is, we have completed the 4 million.
You say you have paid back those people's 4 million.
No, we raised the money in the church and paid the man. The owner of the land.
You've not paid back. You did not borrow.
No, we were raising the money in the church, paying the owner of the land. That's why her own got stopped. And my patience is that she will have patience for me because she know me. And that is what I keep pleading with her. Say, please, have patience. If not that money we are paying for the owner, we could have paid her money for long. That's why it's like I have not paid her.
All right, let me now dig into your ministry and how you have been making money or not making money. So long you are willing to pay her, let us go straight to the point, because if I want to go deeply there.
If you want to go deeply, I don't make money in any way.
I'm not saying you make money or you don't make money. If you don't make money, you must still rely on people's money to do what you have to do. So if you make money or you trust your member that they are capable, you discuss with member.
She's part of me. I pray for her. That is why I knew her.
You pray for her. Is that why you need that 1 million you don't want to return?
I will return it.
Then why not calm your voice and let me say what I want to say? You pray for her, meaning what? Did you tell her all the prayer is for the 1 million?
No.
So listen to me and listen very close.
Okay.
Pray for her. Is there anywhere God says if you pray for a person, you must force that person to pay money? So, what I'm saying, in a situation like this, the ministry has been on for 14 years. You know your members know you, whether home or abroad. And you want to buy a land to retain the church in that same site. What you are supposed to do, you talk with the members. God has finally helped us, maybe through our prayer, that we have to retain this land. And people know us in this address. We may not want to lose it, or we don't want to lose it. So in that case, it's 15 million and we need 5 million. Whatever God has touches you to do, let's see what we can raise. So you make it very clear to them. So a situation whereby they are unable to raise money, you give up. So while you were collecting money from this woman or asking her to support, what did you tell her? What was the agreement, whether verbal or written agreement? That you don't know when to pay back, or you are not supposed to pay back, or it's for the prayer you have been doing for her? That is my question to you, madam.
What?
You are screaming.
I want to pay her money now.
You say you are an evangelist.
I want to pay now.
Here.
I want to pay.
You want to pay now?
Yes.
All right. Where is your account? Are you doing transfer? You have it in cash?
I don't have it in cash.
Yeah, do transfer.
I don't have it
I thought you said you want to pay now.
You invited me. Should you ask me a question? How am I going to pay?
You said you want to pay now. Do you know the word now?
She said, is it through prayer? Will she dash me? No.
But you said you want to pay now.
I want to pay. She said I took her money that I don't want to pay. I want to pay, please.
You want to pay with I want to pay now. Is it the same?
I want to pay.
Don't stress me. You want to pay now, you repeat it about 2 times. That means now. Do you know the meaning of now? So when are you paying?
As I told her before, I want to pay bit by bit. By March ending, I will pay 300,000.
Thereafter?
After that, I will raise another one.
When?
When I bring that 300,000, then I can tell you, please. I'm a servant of God. I can't make a promise that I may not be able to meet up. Please.
Are you married?
With 7 kids.
Still with the husband?
Yes.
Why were you raising voice at me?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm not raising voice.
It's not about sorry. Are you really evangelist? You call yourself? You pray for somebody, you pray to God with that shouting that God let, even before you want to ask this woman, you must have kneel down and pray. Say, God, touch the heart of so person in Canada. After God touches her heart, you start raising voice on everybody. Yeah, you call yourself woman of God. Was that how you were shouting when you were asking for the favor? Tell me yes or no.
I may not remember.
You may not remember that you were shouting at her to ask for favor. Then she will remember. Can you please?
I never shouted at her.
You give my daughter the microphone. Can you hear us, Flourish?
I can hear you, sir. You can see what's just happened now has shown her attitude towards me ever since, because I said, like I said earlier, that I actually got confused, because anytime I got to request for this money, the reactions, the body language, the tone, that is scared. That is, I've even told that man, if you have started with this with me, if you have started like this with me, you actually think I'm stupid to give you 100,000 naira? Do you know what it takes to get 1 million naira to assist somebody when you're actually in need of something like this? I don't give out money to everybody, but it was because you said you are a woman of God, and I actually believed that you wouldn't do such a thing to me. And you can see what the character she just exhibited now. That is how it has been. Shouting at me. That is how it has been. Thank you so much.
All right, you've heard her that she said by March, so I am not the owner of the 1 million we are talking about. And meanwhile, you are alive to tell us if that time is okay and the said amount you want to split.
I had actually told her last year. I told this same woman last year before my birthday, July, that ma, I would actually, allow you to be paying this money bit by bit. She shouted at me that I do not want her good at all. That she collected cash for me, that it's cash she wants to pay back. I said, ma, because I'm actually looking, at the process in which it's expected to pay. If you can actually do that, I would be so grateful. She said no, that I should wait. That I had waited over time. I had waited. But if she says she's going to pay 300,000 before March,
in March.
And sir, I would also want to tell the cards when she will be bringing the balance. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Give her the money. You can give to her brother, pass it to her. The reason why we are more concerned about people who claim they have dignity is this. We are supposed to be legacy, a very good example to the society. That is why you see places you go as pastor or whatever you may call yourself, they might honor you in some places more than the people they call ordinary people. Who are really ordinary people before God? Nobody. But the way you people paint yourself, present yourself, wherever you go, man of God, woman of God, you pray, somebody gave you money. I know you find 1 million very easy based on your members. But so many people don't find it easy. Even if they give, doesn't mean they have much to throw away. You have no reason whatsoever This money they gave you, there is no interest in it, even though there is interest. Thank God you were inside just now, already in this office, when a woman rushed in and said, what did they call those banks? This microfinance people, they are in her house, they are taking everything away from her. Microfinance, they are in her house, taking everything away for her. What we want us to add and say, it's not our jurisdiction, go to the police. She said because of 25,000 naira. Because of 25,000 naira, they are in her house today to take every property, meaning she will not enjoy this season. Madam, we are talking of 1 million. I don't know how you are getting your money. And I don't know the kind of lesson you are lecturing your congregation, the way you are approaching the 1 million and the whole people here. And we respect people here so much. But when they don't respect us, we have no reason to respect them back. You should see yourself as that evangelist you call yourself. I see you as pastor, man of God, or whatever. Somebody gave you money. Did that person supposed to remind you any day you go to that church, you know that church is part of you? You should remember somebody that you are owing. Oh, sister, we pray for you today. We did not forget you. You know, that kind of stuff. That is how it's supposed to be. And whenever she calls, you're supposed to return her call. And just like that, like mother, like daughter, she would be like, oh, mommy, I don't really want to stretch you. I know you don't have it. Now you are screaming here as if I'm the one owing you or she's the one owing you.
I didn't scream, it's just my voice. And I want to explain myself.
The video, the evidence are there.
No, it's because I'm holding the mic.
So we want to know when exactly in March and thereafter are you paid this money? How many times are you paying? Everything is coming in this letter of undertaking. So it's not just like you said. In March, is it so date on or before? Then thereafter, this is when I'm paying. The 1 million must be written here when you are going to pay it. The same way you go here and there to pay that 5 million, that is the same way you will tell your church member that the house is on fire, may God forbid, people should raise, or even there is one member that is going out of this church with her money, we don't want her to get, but she needs her money. Whatever you want, let her get her money. What is important to her now is her money, not the prayer, not the relationship, not the friendship. If this how people have seized her money before, she will not have that money to give you. I believe she must have been a good person. She must have given money to one person or the other. If they did not return it, by now there is no way she can just within how many hours or days and transfer 1 million to you. That abroad you are seeing there, madam, ask them, it's not easy. And the country she is giving you money from, that is the one of the coldest country in the world, Canada. In winter, you don't dare it and they will still go to work. We that are in Europe, we complain of money, of a cold, complain of winter. But what about people that are in Canada? Not that when there is winter, the Canadian people or Canada people will not work. They will still go and work. Indirectly, you are telling us you do pray for her. Do you know how many people I pray for in a day? You saw one Christmas head that came to pray for me. Normally, I'm the one that used to pray for him. He's getting well every day. He was here yesterday to pray for me. He came here. Madman is okay now. He come and pray for me yesterday. Today now, you are the witness as pastor. He came here to my office now, though did not open for him to come inside. He started praying for me. He used to be very mad and get drunk. He's better now, dressing well. He's praying for me. I pray for people. When I did my festival, people bring money from all over. They buy cow, they do all sorts of things. It's not by force. And if I was not able to make it in that period and I ask my clients, please borrow me some money, that word borrow, you must respect that word borrow, not with interest. Even with interest, microfinance now, the woman is still there begging, despite the fact that the woman was paying interest. You that is not paying interest, you say it's your voice. We don't want to hear that voice, so you must be polite. What will you teach your congregation? So when are you paying it? You have said March. When in March? On or before?
Ending of March.
Good. Thereafter?
It's a May ending.
Use mic that is with you, madam.
Ending of March.
Ending of March. Then thereafter?
Ending of May.
March, May. Thereafter, that is it 300? Or 400? 500 twice. How much? You are looking at somebody, it's your treasurer or financial secretary. Stand up. Stand up, sir, with due respect. Move this way. The reason why she wants you to talk while we are asking, well, give him mic. Give him mic. So, when are you paying it, sir?
By God's grace, ending of March, we are going to pay her 300 naira. 300,000.
Yeah.
So by May,
Yeah.
we are going to be paying 100,000.
Why? Tell us why.
Is what we can raise. I cannot say we are going to pay the same 300. At the end of it, we bring less than. If by God's grace we make more than that, we see more than that, we are going to pay to her.
It's not acceptable. Even when she gives you the opportunity to split it, you as a men of God you call yourself now, you have to be that man of God you call yourself. Okay, she's in abroad picking money from snow, under the snow or from the apple tree. That even need, she gave you an account to be putting it, that you will be putting 100,000 to make it in the next 2020 so that she will not do anything reasonable with it. If this is how other people have been doing it, how will she gather the money to start helping others? Please say something good, because you're going to put it in writing and it's going to be jungle justice. I'm even thinking the 300 is to start with. Thereafter, you just pay it once. 300. For example, if you make it 400, then you pay it 3 times. Don't you believe in your ministry? I'm accepting 300 for the start. Then you now tell your congregation that this is a battle that we must win. Then there is no way 500 is not supposed to come out of that 400. So 300, 400, 400. That is, let's do it this way. It's even 1 point, whatever. It's going to be 1.1. Look, let's do it the way to work like 3 times. You pay 300, that is 300. It's remaining 900, isn't it? Am I right? 700. Remain 700. So let's do it 350. 350, 350. What is your position anyway in that church? Who are you, sir?
I am a member.
You are a member?
Yes.
So you mean you never had this discussion home or here before you start saying something? You must have discussed this, how you're going to pay. So if you are a member, I don't see reason why you can dictate for her. You are not the financial secretary or treasurer, they call it. So you are not talking based on the money in account. So give her back the microphone. Madam, we are still on how to pay the remaining balance. I have split it for you. So tell us so that you go on agreement. Madam, talk to us. You told us how you rally ran to raise that 5 million in your church within how many months or days?
Not months, almost a year.
Almost a year. Now, we are just talking of 1 million now. And you know, even you're leaving your ministry to be here since how many hours now? They will also feel it that, wow, where has mommy been?
The ministry, is it shop?
Your members, when they are there, can you be praying for them on phone now? Tell me the truth. As you are holding my mic now, if any of your members call you, and maybe this woman was opportune to call you, maybe she's not the one in charge, somebody calling for my brother, mommy, pray for me. Can you pray now? Now. This minute now.
If my phone rang out,
you will drop my mic and pray for that person.
I will tell the person to come back. I will tell the person to come back.
Don't make joke out of me. So that is what I'm saying now. Anybody that calls now, yo, I can't pray for you. He say, mommy, why? Later I ask you why. They took me. One of my member daughter took me to human rights. This is a disgrace on our part just because of 1 million. Please, can you please do something about it? So now take that challenge back to your church. You people once raised this 5 million, and this is another problem. I promise June or whatever, or August, I don't want it to be. If possible, we can, even that May, March, we can do more than this. Please, madam, don't price what you cannot pay for. They tell you 15 million, the ministry that has been on for 14 years, that you may not have raised that 15 million. You now believe in God. We all believe in God. But when you don't use your belief to disturb others, that is the belief we are talking about. The 15 million, you now, only 5 million you have gotten. How to pay the 5 million, although the man is not disturbing, you have to pay the balance of 10 million is still there. How to balance this woman is also there. That means you are even hoping to balance 11 million. 10 plus 1. So the hope is there. You know how you operate. But let's talk about this.
As I said before, March ending, we pay 300,000. May ending, we pay 300,000.
All right. Okay. May 300. Oh, yeah, go ahead. When next?
Then July ending.
Okay. July 300, remaining 4. You now pay 4.
No, 200.
Hold on.
The remaining
Did you
200.
say 200 in May?
Yes. No.
Huh?
I say 300.
You said March 300, May 300.
300.
Remaining the last one 400.
No, you please, sir. Please.
What is please?
Please.
You said, hold on, mama. You said March 300, May 300, that is 600, to balance 400. Then when you are telling me please?
I said July.
That
We
is
pay 200. Then August, we pay the remaining 200.
Madam, it's 3 times you have to pay, please. Don't stress me, I have other cases to attend. You have to pay 3 times.
If I promise you I did not bring it, will you be happy with me?
No. Hold on, let me take 1 or 2 calls.
Okay.
You can call in now in respect of how she's going to pay it. I want it paid 3 times. March, May, July, but she's asking of 4 times. So that is just the little contribution and her reaction. And the complaint so far that the person who supported her while she was in need complained. So I want you people to address this woman the way it should be done. The number is 09030002484. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
So I want to contribute this program.
All right.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello? Yes. So we are talking of how to pay this balance, this money.
Yeah.
The money.
Yeah.
They should pay money 3 times because the woman is wicked.
Okay.
This is what they are doing. All these churches, this is what they are doing. Cheating people out of pattern. They don't talk truth. The woman, by looking at the woman, there's no truth in her. The woman is not honest. This 1 million. 1 million is not a baby money. It's not small money. You understand me?
Yeah.
I'm calling from Italy here. I know what is happening. Go here. If I go, we go to work.
Yeah.
But it's not very, very easy. The code that is here. Asian eyes will be outside.
Yeah.
Someone gather money and give her help. Look at the way he's responding. For how many years? The woman is wicked. This is not a pastor. It's not a ministry. This is what they are doing. All Africa now, these are the people. One of the people, not only government is our problem. All these pastors is one of our problems. All the people that call them women of women. They are women of Satan. Women of Satan. Look at her. Just look at the woman. She is not honest. These are not worthy to call the name of God, the God of Elijah. These are not worthy. Let her pay the money. For me, she will pay the money twice.
No foul language, no insult, but advice is welcome. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon. My name is Thomas Monk. I'm calling from Germany.
All right.
I'm calling in respect of this very case.
Okay.
Please, Chairman, it will be good that this woman will pay that woman 3 times, as you said it.
All right.
300 and 400.
All right.
Because if not so, she's not going to pay that money.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Our number to call is 090 3024 84. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from? Your line is not clear. All right. The number to call is 090 3024 84. Please, no insult, please. All right. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Kelvin from Hamburg.
All right.
Hello?
Yeah, from Germany.
Yes, from Germany, Hamburg.
Okay.
Please, sir, I have been thank you for your good work you have been doing. Thank you for showing humanity to Nigerians, you know. For me, I think it's good if she can pay the money 3 times, since she have accepted that she is owing. Things are not so easy. So please, I'm begging on behalf of the house.
How many times?
If she can pay the money 3 times.
All right, thank you.
And
Good afternoon. If you want to call in, the number to call is 090 3024 84. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello. Hello.
Chris, when calling in, try to lower the volume of the device you are watching from.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. Talk.
We are speaking with Albert. I'm calling from Nigeria.
All right, go ahead. Chris, before calling in, you have to lower the volume of the device you are watching from. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello, good morning. My name is Mrs. Solomon, and I'm calling from Boston.
All right. Go ahead.
I call to make my own contribution.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah. You say this woman, I'm sorry to use this word, this so-called evangelist, I'm sorry to use this word, accompanying, she's a very bad woman.
Go ahead.
That woman, this is my first time of calling. How do you present yourself as a woman of God? Or you think because you pray for somebody and that is the gift supposed to give to you? We are asking you question, your content is so rude. She's talking to you. She's so rude. This is my first time of calling. I was forced to call in. You don't go like this and you're a mother. This is what I want to say. Whatever evil you are planning for that woman, because the woman came to you when you needed her. Whatever evil you are planning, remember you have your own 7 children. Madam, take this woman money and don't, it's not by force. If you have the calling, we make a provision for you. Not by scamming people, by borrowing money. For how long do you want to do this? You guys have turned church into business. Nobody knows genuine God in Nigeria. Everybody is scared. Madam, you are a woman. Whatever you wish that woman, go back to your head in 7-fold. That is my say. Pay that woman money.
The number to call is okay. We're going to take few calls. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon.
Your name and where you calling from?
My name is Adiola. I'm coming from London.
All right, go ahead.
This case today, that woman is not a woman of God. Her attitude is very thinking. Her countenances are so bad. And yet, this one stays on the pulpit to preach to people. No. When you wanted to borrow money from that lady, you put up all this attitude. You never put up all this attitude. And then you approach the human rights. You think this is your church. No, this is human rights office. You behave yourself when you come to public to answer to accusations. You owe that lady 1 million is not enough money to borrow somebody. And now you came here, you're screwing your face, doing face, whatever. It's all nonsense. You don't have a job to get 1 million out. Ask her what job she's got. I don't think she's got a job. She's depending on the people who have gone out to work hard. They bring their money in to collect and pay a debt. No, it's not all. Nigerians should wake up. These are fraudsters in the pulpit. They are robbers in the pulpit. I'm sorry I have to use those languages for her. Her attitude is so disgusting and irritating watching her. You want to come, you will come with openness to say, yes, I know I've gone, I know things have gone bad, but please give me enough time. Look at her, she's even working as if she owns every. No. Let her pay 3 months in 3 installments. We're even giving her too much time. We should be paid today and today. Nonsense. Thank you very much, Chairman.
Have a nice weekend. We are just going to take 3 more calls. Okay. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from? The line is not good. You have to call back again. Your line is breaking up. We have just 3 more. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Your name and where you calling from?
Your name and where you calling from? Please speak up and know the device where you are watching from. All right, before you call in, try and lower the device, the volume of the device you are watching from. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, John Igbo is my name.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right. What is your contribution, please?
Okay, I enjoyed the program, but I want to plead on behalf of the woman that everybody is saying she did this, she did. To me, first she's a woman. I want you to temper justice with mercy and allow her to pay 4 times, please.
All right, thank you.
Please, it would be okay if you can pay 4 times, please.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
We have 2 more numbers to pick, and that ends it for today. 090-3000-2484. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
I'm calling from England.
All right.
Hello, I'm calling from England.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Moses.
Okay.
For them, things like that is not fair on that day that I'm working the code. I'm also working code here. Please, I will beg for that woman. Let her pay the money 4 times, as she has said, so we can get out of this thing. But to be honest with you, she has got very, very bad attitude. There's no sign of remorse in her. For her to say, I pray for the woman. Is that prayer is the 1 million that you'll be doing? What else does she do? The Bible says, if that what you a pastor here in England, he always says he doesn't want to become a pastor, but he also feel ashamed to say he's a pastor because of what pastor has been doing. I'll pray for her. Let her pay 4 times, please. 300, 300, 200, and 200. And if she plans anything against that woman, because that she deserves, and sweat will fight for her. Thank you very much.
God bless you. All right, we have the last, just one and only number, last person to call, the last caller for this program. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Please, can you please lower the volume of the device you are watching from?
All right.
All right.
Hello?
Go ahead. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, this is Obama Godwin from Manchester City, UK.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. God bless you for your activities. You are a man. You are a man of peace. For God said, a man of peace, you shall also see God. You know. As far as this woman has stated, you know, you invited her to your office, and she don't know your invitation. Please, I'm pleading on behalf of this lady that borrowed 1 million because it's touching. Because I know she borrowed that 1 million from that woman. And she never hesitated that the money was not being borrowed, and not with interest. Please, I will kindly like you give her a period of, just for the lady in Canada to be patient. Because this woman is not a runaway woman, and she knows she has utilized that money in buying land for the church, progress of of the church. Please, I would kindly like you to give her a patient to pay that money instrumentally, please.
God bless
God
you.
bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you. Have a nice weekend.
You.
All right, no more calling in. The line is closed for now, and for this very program is closed. What prompted this reaction is the way the woman also reacted. There is no smoke without fire. As it is now, we will talk with the complainants, and thereafter we will go back to the defendant. Madam, the mic. All right. Back to you, madam. Sister from the Canada, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
All right, on the mic. All right, you've heard what the people said.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is your response to it?
Yeah, if she had actually followed, this, method, we would have been here by now in the first place, sir.
Okay.
It was because she didn't follow, like I told you that this is exactly what, I actually wanted her to do from the very beginning, to pay instrumentally, which she said no. But now that she has agreed to pay instrumentally, sir, at least it's just 1 month interval. 1 month interval wouldn't take anything from me. So I would accept that she paid, like she had said, July, August. That's fine by me. Thank you so much.
All right, God bless you. We'll keep the undertaking. We'll attach it to your file, and you will hear from us, okay?
God bless you, sir.
All right, you are blessed too. Give mic to the madam. All right, madam. March 300, May, you said 300?
Yes.
300, then July 200.
Yes.
Then when next?
September.
Okay, September, that is 200. One minute. All right, what do you have to tell the public? And first, to the woman that borrowed you the money, what do you have to say? Thereafter, to the public and to human rights. Your mic, please. Madam, what do you have to say at this junction to Mrs. Flourish?
God bless her. And may God give me strength to pay this money even before that September. Because I am not the name the public called me. I don't have it at all. And it pains my spirit that I could pay this money before, even before March, that I pay this 1 million cash.
So shall it be. May God hear your cry and your pain in the house. Listen, address the public. You call yourself man of God, and we've seen man of God in the movie, in the Bible and all that. So now this is your time to show to the world who exactly you are. I want you to address this woman as a woman of God you call yourself. May God bless her. God has actually blessed her, and God will keep on blessing her. So now, according to Christian religion, they were beating Jesus Christ. They put cross in his neck. They put those chuku. They begin to beat him. And when he got to the cross, he said, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. I want you to represent that body No, allow her to share her tears. If you don't share it, that tears will be a tears of joy when she's done. Somebody will make it up to her. I don't stop people like this from crying. They will cry, God will answer them. There are so many men of God that if they need something, it pays their heart. When they share tears, they will get it. So touching her not to cry is part of it. I'm not saying I love her crying, but she could be in spirit and let God touches people's heart. And you as a man sitting close to her, you are also crying. We have not given you the opportunity to speak, but we can see that you are crying as well. So I don't know what is the meaning of that. You will talk to us before you go if you wish to do so. See, you will prove to the world that you are not that woman. Don't cry much, okay? Don't cry much. Anybody that want to support the ministry like you used to do it, you can call in. The only number I'm going to receive now is number of anybody that want to support financially. Financially, if you want to support our ministry, if you want to do something now, you can do. If I pick your call, it's for the support, please, financial help to that ministry. Your line is breaking, man. Call back. Your line is breaking. Call back. Please, you can only call if you want to support the church to enable them pay the money on time. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from? Oh, your line is breaking, please. I believe you wanted to support. My daughter from the Canada, she's also scratching her eyes. Are you trying to cry with them or something is into your eye? Your mommy in the Lord, she's crying. I believe the cry is also touching you. Or you want to let the 1 million go? All right. Mommy, it's okay for now. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Gary. I called a few minutes ago.
All right.
I will support them with 50,000 naira.
How much?
50,000.
To support the woman.
Yes.
All right. I will pin the account now. I will pin the account immediately so that there won't be any miss up here. Please, when
Saturday, the money will be paid in the next 2 or 3 hours.
All right. All right. Then you just say that you are paying it for that woman that was, however you want to describe her. You just send us the receipt in our WhatsApp number. You have our account details. All right. So I will still put it there.
Yeah, all right.
01057 5734 Access Bank. Human rights defenders and access to Justice Advocacy Center. Okay. I'll pin the number. The number is there. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from? The line is breaking, or the line is breaking. All right. Somebody has promised to support her with 50,000 naira. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
This is sir.
All right. Your contribution, please.
Yes, listen, that's your sister. Well, before this woman finish the payment,
Yeah.
by God grace, I will give her 100,000 before she finish, before that match.
We cannot.
Your money, your money, your wife money very well. I will help her to pay 100,000. Tell her not to cry. Madam, not cry again. It is well.
We
just because of
we
when
cannot
people
really
were talking
record
to
this
you
on
like that.
now because we don't know when you are paying it. But if you pay it on time, we will announce it to them.
Okay, no, you know me very well, so no problem. If I don't promise, I'll say it. If I say it, I mean it.
All right, thank you.
Your wife knows me very well. You understand? But I just want to talk to the woman.
She's hearing you. She's hearing you.
Is she hearing?
Yeah.
Okay, Auntie, please now. Don't cry, okay? Just because your mood and your attitude was really, really bad. You understand? You were not really humble enough for people to see your reason, no? See how people of you. You were so, your appearance was so annoying. You understand? So I'm sorry that how people talk to you, which is not supposed to be. Whether you're a woman of God or not a woman of God, you deserve respect. You are owing. You understand? Manner of approach matters a lot. The way you approach, but the way you were talking, it was so nice. You understand? So I'm so sorry how everybody talked to you. So you calm down. Try your best to give her the money. Let everything just go like that. You understand? Stop crying. Your cry will not help anything. You caused everything. But our appearance alone, your talk alone was so disturbing. I'm not here to insult you. So I'm sorry. I will support you with 100,000 even before that match. They know me very well. You understand? I will support you with 100,000 and pay it like 2 times also to give it to them, to put it in your account.
All right, God bless you.
So I'm so sorry how everybody talk to you. I'm sorry.
All right, God bless you. All right, we have 150 as audio money, and what we call audio money here is money that you announced that have not been received yet. So in that case, we believe it's audio money, and whenever we receive it in our account with proof, we will announce to the house. For now, she has to pay 4 times without help. Then when the help is coming in, we will announce to the house. This person has been trying since Sabi wanted to pay the 1 million. And the line is, let's pray, let us pray. This person has been calling since, and as we speak now, the devil did not allow his line to be cleared. He has called for more than 7 times. We have to pray. Maybe this is one of the persons that wanted to pay cash or pray off. I bound you now. Whatever that is disturbing that line, I cut you off, and I touch your heart as you begin to help this ministry. Amen. Don't let me pray, let me say amen. Nobody talk. Okay. Amen. Okay. All right. The prayer still remains my work. Text us text message. If you know you were actually calling in to support financially and the devil is blocking you, text us message, okay? Good afternoon. Okay, text message if you hear us. Text message, just text message, we will call you with another line. Text us that you wanted to pay in. The devil is a liar. Okay, give Madam water. Madam, do you need water? Water. You keep on shaking. I don't know if you say no or is it because you are not settled yet. Okay, should we bring water, bottle water? Hello, sir. Okay. All right. We'll give her some time to take some rest. Thereafter, she'll come and sign out. Oh, this person is still calling. Hello? The same number calling on and on and on. Because we've seen a situation like this where somebody paid off. Not that that person is a member of the church, don't know you from anywhere. That is why sometimes we take this call as very serious. Okay, if you text message now, we will respond quickly. Okay, I don't vex, I go call you back as you know one. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, hello, my name is Ogechi.
Can you please speak up? If you can speak up or be very close to your set. Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Ogechi. I'm calling from US.
All right.
Yeah, you're really doing it. People find that smiling because speaking loud. I don't know. By next month, I'll give her 40,000.
40,000 by next month. I bet. Do not forget, because we cannot record all this audio money now. When you pay, send us the evidence that you have paid. Then we will announce to her.
Okay, no problem. Please, if you should not cry too much, please do me some my beg.
Okay.
Thank you. No problem. I'll do that.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Who say God not there? You lie. Audio or no audio, your tears has yet something good. You cried. At least people who were kind of one way or the other using foul languages, they changed most of them changed their comment, and some of them promised to pay. That means the tears work. Though you were not, I'm not saying you were crying for that help, but at least something that touches your heart now touches their heart as well. We have audio money here, 190,000. So if it's paid, we'll let you know. It's not paid yet. Okay, here we're gonna stop. Finally, we are saying, have a nice weekend, flourish.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
God
your efforts, your content. Thank you so much. God bless you.
All right. Before you go off the line, where is the mic? I want you to talk to people who took it upon themselves to call in, and most of them, they were also saying positive things about you. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to say thank you because we just saw what happened, and I also want to use this medium to say to people out there to be very careful whoever you are dealing with, especially in Nigeria, because things are so difficult and things are not actually what they think it is. So we should all be careful. If you want to pray for your own house, then God will also hear your prayers. But I'm not saying that it all resulted to this as because of that. But we have to use our heads and be very careful on the people we're actually, talking with, so that we will not, find ourselves where we are not ought to find ourselves. Thank you so much. Thank you, Harold. Thank you, all of you listeners. Thank you all.
God bless you. Bye. All right. Leave that on mic. So, you wish to say something? All right. Tell us your name and your relationship with evangelist Augusta.
Yeah, I'm a member of the church. My name is Kajatan.
For how long have you been a member of that church?
This up to 4 or 5 years.
Now, what makes you cry?
Look, it's hard. When the names are not there and I suppose it's calling you that day, it's painful.
But they did not call you that name, sir.
It's painful.
You mean her or you?
But all I'm going to say is, I thank God the way it's working.
How much did you know her? What do you know about this woman? Tell the public who she is. You now that know her better than the public, tell the public who she is.
The way people are saying, they were using the name of pastors, maybe because of what others have done. They are using it to judge everybody. It doesn't work that way.
Okay.
We are not the same. We might serve one God, but we are different in the sight of God. We are totally different in the sight of God. That's the only thing I want to say.
Okay. Were you not here how she started? Tell me how the way your mommy in the Lord started the whole thing. If that is how she's supposed to respond to it. If you are in this condition, if you are in this situation, and you see everything, you people came in together, and you are still here now. Her reaction. So.
Her reaction.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think.
Believe you should know you are not just talking to me. You are talking to the whole world.
Yes.
So that if you want to be described, the way you talk is how they will describe you too. They are not crazy. So you don't need to support anybody if you wish to say something. You just have to say it from your perspective, from the way you see things, or the way you view it.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, go ahead.
I don't see anything bad in her reaction.
All right.
Her reaction, because we all human beings. There's something somebody will say to you that can provoke you. Despite the kind of person you are.
Okay.
That's just what I'm saying. We're all human beings.
All right.
Especially when somebody is denting your name and saying what you are not of.
All right. Thanks for coming. I hope you will be willing to also sign for her. Will you do that?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Who is to write now? Because the way she is now, I don't want to take much of my time. So somebody, if you can write, you can start the writing while she may need to sign for you for it. Will you do that? Can you write?
I'm ready to do that.
Okay. Then let us wait until she's ready. All right, thank you.
I want to thank that lady, Miss Flourish.
Okay, so go ahead. If you want to thank her, she's watching.
I want to thank her. May God bless her.
All right.
She's really.
That's Miss Flourish.
Yes.
Okay.
I wish her the best in life. Thank you.
Okay. All right. I want to say thanks to every one of you, and also don't forget our widows empowerment and orphan for the sharing of foodstuff, especially rice, as you know, in this season. Idomi, how do you call it? Idomi are there. Tubers of yam, gari, beans, especially rice, the one they normally use to celebrate this season of the Xmas and New Year. We are already having some bags of rice now, and the day set aside is 22nd, 4 p.m. at number 14 Kale Jaye Street, Oguntade, Shasha, Lagos, Nigeria. As the widows and the orphan will be coming in as usual, you will see their numbers as it's been recorded. God bless you. My name remains Prince Comrade Olushola Adeboye, the Oluomo of Shasha. Thank you and have a nice day.